How does that whole drug dealing work in prison? Because prisoners haven't got big wads of cash to pay for their drugs.
These days, it's a lot smarter. It's all about bank accounts. It's all about having a phone, having access to a bank account. Like, you can do this online, sat in your cell, right? You've got your smartphone, you get your people to go, right, there's my bank details. Tell your people to put 30 quid in, 50 quid in to my bank outside.
So the prisoner gets somebody who's on the outside of the jail to do a bank transfer to the account that the prison drug dealer nominates.
Yes. And that's what they do. So if you've got, this is the standard amounts, right? These people need to know these amounts. When you've got prisoners phoning you and asking you to put £25, £50, £100 and £150 into a bank account, it is only for drugs. It is not for, it's not to buy PlayStations or Xboxes like I used to tell my family. That's what I used to tell them. I used to tell them it was for all sorts, but it was always for drugs. Like the way the system is now, like they are very quick. It's like you can instantly check if the money's gone into your account, as we all know.
How much could a prisoner spend on drugs, say, in a week?
I could easily do £300, get myself into £300 worth of debt. And I mean debt, because I didn't have £300. I was an active addict for maybe 20 years of my prison life. I was actively using drugs. So you can easily get into hundreds of pounds worth of debt. And a lot of the dealers, they will let you get into debt because then they've got you. They have literally got you. You take a smack off of them, take a bit of an hiding, but they've got you. And, you know, they might whack you and they'll give you a little bit something, not for free. That'll go on to your debt. Do you know what I mean? Because they feel a bit out of order because they've just whacked you now. Like you're walking around with a big black eye around the wing. So they'll give you something. Don't worry, you pay me that next week, even though you ain't got it. So next week, what's going to happen? The same thing happens, violence, or they make you then go settle another dispute. So now I'm in debt and someone else is in debt and they go, right, because you two are in debt, you go in that cell and you smack the crap out of that guy and you'll clear 50 quid, £100 of your debt. Do you know what I mean? But they'll still let you continue to get in debt. I used to lie to people. I used to sit on phones, not even talking to anyone in a cell, going, yeah, can you send £25 to this account? I used to convince people all sorts of things. But the problem with that is it all come to a head. There's nowhere to run in prison. There's nowhere to hide. And that's where the real violence comes from. The real violence comes from the drug dealing. It's no different to out here at the moment with the gangs, with the machetes. It's the same within prison.
So Paul is very